Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. So, our first test flight was did end in a splash. I will admit that much. We kind of just ran out of fuel. This thing is huge, um, and there's really no denying that. This thing is huge. Um, And what we want to do is not really change much of anything. I'd like to put some wings on it and try and land this thing. Because this isn't gonna work. These are not gonna work. And we need wheels and we need like this isn't gonna work either, but I'll leave it there. We need those big old extra large landing wheels here. Maybe 3. Wanna go 2, but I can't go 2. So let's just put a ridiculous amount of them on there. Let's see. Not enough. Why does it keep going back to 3? Alright, let's just face it. This thing needs to be built in the other facility. It needs to fly. This thing needs to fly high and load. Oh. Darn it. VAB SPH. Didn't I just save this? What is this? An orbiter? Stock? These are all stock things. We could have just started with a stock thing. But then that wouldn't be any fun. Here's Kerbal 2 stock. I think you should probably play with the stock things. Starwing, that thing, where is it? Oh, it's up there. Playing with some of these stock things would be helpful. I don't want to lose what I've built. It'd take too long. But I do want to put wheels on it. So how do you get... The question becomes... I thought I saved it. Oh no! Oh no! It's... Load button's not working. I didn't save it. Darn it! Freaking A. Alright. We will rebuild. The Mark III cockpit. And then we wanted the special fuselage short Mark III rocket fuselage long. There we go. Kerbodyne signature heavy fuel tank designed to use an advanced rocket engine. Let's see, when we hit the right mouse button for more info, what is the amount for that liquid fuel versus this? 2,200 and, let's see, 4,500 versus 2,900. 2,500 versus 2,200. This actually is probably better, I think. But we'll try this. So double our fuselage there. That's a considerable amount of fuel. Let's find our engine there. And then let's put some wings on it. Some symmetry. Big 5 space plane wing, delta wing, come on. Where is it? Big 5 delta wing. Winglet. Are they over here? Wing type. Want the big ones. The ones called Big 5s. Where is it? Space plane tail fin. Elvatron 5, no, don't want those. Don't want those. Big 5 wing stake. Put one of those right there. And kinda looks like a plane. Sorta. This thing is huge. And it's only gonna get bigger. Let's put some wheels on it. The large landing gear in symmetry. I think we're gonna need several of these. Considerable weight. Now what we want is to take this section off and put our cargo bay, service bay in here. Let's see. Where's the service bay? That's fuel. It's probably not in there. It's probably in somewhere else. Here we go, a large cargo bay, and then a medium cargo bay, and then that, and in this we are going to put just the tiniest remote guidance unit. Let's see, actually. Let's put a clamp on it. A drone core, interesting. Let's look for a docking port. Not a stack separator. A actual docking port. Decoupler. I think I'm gonna have to take this part off first. And see what I can read of these things. I'm looking for a docking port, not a decoupler. One is useful, one is not. For this, let's see, Clampotron Junior docking port. And then it's not working. Turn this around. These are not connected in any way. Whatever. So we want the mobile processing unit. If the Clampotron is still connected, it's gone now. There we go. Mobile processing unit. Science Junior. Come on, connect. Let's disconnect this section here first. And then see if we can get this thing to work. There we go. Goo and communication and seismic. That did not connect. There we go. We had to put that on the outside. Pressure, thermometer, surface scanning module. Stick that there. Fuels, specter, velometer. Interesting. Don't know what that is, but we'll stick it there. And that is the full, at least as best as I can figure, the full accounting of, let's see, where did the cargo things go? Oh no, I might have gotten rid of them. Oh well, that's not a big problem. We'll find them again. Let's see. cargo container and the large cargo bay. Now take this, put that in there. It's nice and safe. Connect this to this. Just lock that stuff in there. Actually, open that one. See if I can convince it to attach. Nope, that's fine. Parachute here. We need this parachute actually. Why is it not wanting to work? Oh, it is wanting to work, I'm just not. Go. So we need a Sepratron here from this section to this section, because if we're going to really come down hard, it's only this section that's going to survive. And if we have to make that call, we want to be prepared to get rid of everything. Advanced reaction wheel. They don't seem to make them any bigger than that. We'll skip the Werner engine because I don't think we need it. Rockomax brand coupler. Nope, we need the bigger one. Stack separator, that's the smaller one. T18, that's not, still too small. There we go. And we got a T38D twin extra large stack separator. Even that's too small. Alright. So we were looking for, I think the drill is a cool idea. We'll put the advanced grabbing unit on, why not? Just in case we want to grab something. I have half a mind to put the converter on it too. On this monstrosity, this super huge thing. Now these wheels, they're not going to help me one bit land on the moon. Not for a second. I mean, they will, but the wings won't, is what I'm really thinking. The wings aren't going to help me at all. Small holding tank. Just want a holding tank, okay? I guess you need holding tanks when you use the drill. Fuel cells. Sure, we'll put a fuel cell on. We're just throwing everything in. Here we go, the mining excavator. We'll put this downward. Let's see, rotate this thing that way. Alright. I'm ready to try this. Oh no. Connect. Okay. That's a little weird. Alright. Seems like it's connected now. But it doesn't want to connect here. Fine. That's fine. That works fine. pick up the nose of this and now rotate it like this. This monstrosity. I can't even get it high enough. Alright. Did not mean to do that. And then launch stability system. Where's the center of mass on this thing? There we go. Hold that. And let's see if we can get this thing to fly. We don't really need to fly on wings or anything like that. We have a powerful enough engine that it'll just all go on its own. The stacking order is totally messed up, however. Let's go. Let's see. I'm going to put the separator above the parachute stage because we may not need it. Oh wow. What happened there? Let's just alright, let's get rid of the stability things in its own stage. And then this and this. And try that again. Let's see. Okay, I haven't even launched. And it crashed to pieces. One last try. This thing is so huge. So huge. It's like, oh yeah, we don't even, you're just gonna fall apart regardless. We're gonna give the stability assist a stage above launching. That way we'll have some pressure behind us. Alright. Nope. Nope, not gonna work. Oh. Well, that's definitely not gonna work. Let's try the other way. Come on. Grab this and rotate it this way. And let's try this. On the wheels. Let's see if we can launch this way. Let's see. Well, the wings do work. So, fire. I don't know what I just did. I do not know what I just activated. I think I may have, I didn't activate the stack separator. Let's try that again. I think my wings are inverted. Revert to launch. Let's try this again. Alright. Stack separator up here. Your own thing here. This. Right click. Pitch y'all road state normal deployed normal. I may have to fly this wrong way. I think I may have just, instead of pushing down, I may have to push forward. Yep, I'm gonna have to push forward because the wings are upside down. Alright, I can handle that. Good to launch. Probably be helpful if I just went back to the assembly building and fixed that. Normal speed to this. I'm gonna press forward as we get up there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, wow. This thing is too. Go to space playing hangar. This thing's too long. It's too much fuel. Take this section off. Remove this section. And just put this section on. And that looks like a realistic. There we go. A realistic thing you might actually be able to fly. At least it seems more plausible. I'm gonna start at half speed. Oops, I need to get rid of the stack separator. It's obviously not even working. Nope, there's still backwards. Why are they backwards? State normal deployed. State deploy inverted. There we go. This part here. This, I can't even get it off. Anyways. Let's try that again. Now that they're inverted, let's see. Nope, still doesn't want to work. Let's get just the slowest amount of speed we can possibly get. We don't want to go too fast. We just want to this is just the slowest possible speed here. I literally hit the stop and then just tap the throttle up a little bit. We're not going fast enough. I could probably just throttle up to the max. Oh, the wheels are terrible. The wheels are too far apart, I believe is the problem here. Let's put them closer together. Let's see. There we go. further back, and deploy inverted normal. Let's see. Pitch, yaw, roll. Space plane tail fins. That's probably the wrong thing. That's probably the whole deal here. Big 5 delta wings. Yep. Let's try these. Space plane tail fin. Maybe? Do you think that'll work? Let's see. When I pull backwards, these go inward like that, which I think is right for where they're positioned. Let's do this. Getting some air. Getting some major air. But we're going through fuel like crazy. I just want to pull straight up. And that's the fuel. Huh. There's something definitely wrong with that. Look, we're even seeing the moon. Just fly straight to the moon in your space plane. How hard could that be? How hard could that be? Let's see. Open this thing. See if that works. Open this. Seems like that works. We've got the parachute here, just in the middle of the ship. Yeah, it's not slowing us down any. Not one bit. Not for a second. Let's see. Revert to this. Now if I take the same ship and just put it like this, and say launch like this. Well, there's a little bit of a problem with that, but I think we can fix that. And here I was thinking I was going to make it to the moon in one episode. Foolhardy belief that was. Let's see. Let's try this. And launch. Let's go ahead and retract our gear while we're here. Fold those up nicely. Well, that broke both the wings off. How high is this gonna get us? 21,000 already. rotating quite a lot. And that broke off the bottom part. Let's see. Almost to the upper atmosphere on that fuel. So there's definitely not using the right fuel. We're definitely not using the right fuel. Let's take this off. Take this off. Take this off. Same attempt. Now we want to do with this fuel tank. The S3720. Oh, actually, this one. The S31440, which has even more fuel. There we go. We're gonna put these here. Balance these out. And then I want wings. The Big 5 Delta wings. There we go. Same flight. Should be the same flight, except for we should now be able to fly it. Zoom in. Ready to go and fire. Seeing consumption of the fuel is pretty high, but I'm gonna throttle down and actually try to use as little fuel so I'm super efficient. As long as we still have vertical thrust, as long as we're still going in that direction, I'm fine. Which pretty much means I'm fine. Anyways, I think we're gonna find we are going to hit 30K right now, probably a lot more later. 35K. We'll just stay in this position. We can see the north is to our right, so we're gonna just want to go directly behind ourselves, towards the moon. Probably need to slow down some more. I'm speeding up. Try to be more efficient with the fuel. Still not in the atmosphere. Alright. We are high enough now to maintain an orbit. We're going to just tilt directly this direction towards the moon and burn towards the horizon. Set the moon as our target. We're low on fuel, unfortunately, but we used a lot. We got a lot further for the fuel we've used. Space plane flying to the moon. space I can speed up. And we use the last of our fuel speeding up. It's not enough. Revert flight. So that's the right move. We just need more fuel. I think double the fuel should be enough. Let's see. Another tank should be enough to get us there. Should I bother to zoom in before I launch? Probably a good idea. It'd be nice to know what happens if the whole place blows up, whole thing blows up. As we gain vertical thrust, I want to just start slowing down. Keep that pegboard right here, just going straight up. I want to try and be as fuel efficient as possible, which means not burning while you're in the thick part of the atmosphere. Of course, you have to watch your speed too. That is part of it. If it gets to the point where it's actually slowing down, you will eventually start falling before this falls. You just really want to keep this at even. You'll also notice when you fly at slow speeds, you don't run into air friction and the fire and all that. We can get rid of our landing gears too. Just a little tap of the control button slows us down a little bit more. Now we're almost to halfway through the atmosphere, and I think we've used considerably less fuel. At least I hope we have. Oh wait, nope. I am starting to fall. I'm actually falling at this point. There we go. Had to speed up just a little bit. Where are we gonna hit right now is just 30,000 because I wasn't accelerating. So this certainly takes a lot longer. Really? This definitely takes a lot longer to get there. There's no denying that one. Let's see, we're speeding up. Could slow down some more. Still haven't gotten to the 70,000 meters. Let's start burning prograde. Lock our advanced stability system prograde. Use some of our thrust to widen out this as it gets higher. The prograde marker will naturally descend towards the horizon on its own, much more smoothly than I can on my own. Unfortunately, this doesn't feel like that helped much. It really doesn't. It feels like, oh, having all of that was not enough. Adding the fuel just made us heavier to the point where let's see. Where are we in our own position? We're almost to the 70,000. We're burning towards that. So we're out of the atmosphere. In theory, let's see, let's just tap and slow ourselves down even more. And then speed this up. Can't speed it up. We're almost out of fuel again. This is a frustrating experience. How do you get a plane this big out into the orbit? And let's see, if I just put a second space plane in my cargo container, I probably could eject it right now and then fly off from there, but I don't think that would help much. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Our last bit of fuel just gets us to about halfway. So revert plane to the space penguin hangar. Let's put some rockets on it. Let's see if this helps. This will be interesting. This will be an interesting experiment to see if 2 kickback rockets are strong enough to do anything. No. Flight revert to that point. Let's see. Make a sub-assembly here and save that. That. Make a sub-assembly here and that. So many rockets. So many rockets. Loving rockets. Alright. This will be rather interesting. If that many kickbacks can't get a plane out of the atmosphere, I don't know what will. Oh, this thing is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So what happens when we deploy the engine, the parachute? Not a lot happens. There we go, we got that, but it also ripped off the parachute. Alright. So, these aren't gonna work. Let's see. This, and then center of mass right here. Alright, now get rid of these, and these, and come back and get a couple more fuel tanks. Now, I know what you're thinking. How is me adding more fuel tanks going to help in anything? We are just getting heavier and heavier. But we can get some fuel and then get rid of the fuel tanks using the flow control. External fuel duct right here to this. So now these things will drain pretty quickly and then we'll get rid of them. We'll have to watch it as we go. Apparently these guys need more than some more structural integrity. Let's see, where are they? Here we go. We'll just rivet this to this, and rivet this to this, and hopefully that won't hold it together too tightly so I can actually get rid of them. That's not too bad. Are ready, and let's see. I want to start at about half, I guess. Convert to launch. I don't think there was a stage. Yeah, the stage wasn't together. So let's see. There we go. As soon as these are out of fuel, we activate this stage and get rid of them. It's taking us a while to get up there. Track those gears, might as well. Notice this tank is full, this tank is full. It's just these that are being equally and evenly distributed. This thing is so heavy though. We're getting pulled. We're getting pulled forward. Oh man, the weight. The weight is real. Oh, it's time to go crazy. It is time to go crazy. We're not even going to be able to get this far. Oh, wow. I mean, we can pull back on the flaps all we want. We're going down. We're going down. Well, at least the design to eject the fuel is correct. We need a splitter. That's what we need. We need to take some of this out. Find a diverter. Where are they? Where are they? Here we have this one, which is tiny. We have this one, which is still too small. Did they come about with a larger model? No. This part here. Let's see. Put this part here, and then take this part off. Take this part off. Put this part here. Find the center of gravity, and put it on. When you hit Control Z to undo, it is strange how it doesn't quite undo everything. When you undo something, you expect it to have no remnants of what you did, not leave an extra copy. Alright. We lightened the load a little bit. Let's try this model. I was looking for a splitter so we could put two of these engines in. Well, let's see. Hold that. Like that. Maybe that'll work. The worst part is you can't take your fuel tank, put it behind your engine, and then use a stack separator to get rid of the fuel tank when it's empty. That's ideally what you would want to do. Let's see. That was at half throttle, not strong enough, but not terrible. So the question is, at full throttle, will this be enough? Not as it stands. Something about the stability system here decided to not make it more stable. There we go. Put one in the front and one in the back. holds it steady. Do we need these? Or can we just launch as we stand? Oh no, I don't think we can. Oh, we've seen a lot of explosions today. A lot of failed things. And there is no other stability, like, things. It's just those. A lot of loading, a lot of this. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Well, maybe 2 of these won't work, but a couple of these smaller ones would work. That's definitely worth a try. And then put flow there. Well, at least that's not destroying the thing on the first attempt at the very beginning. Well, we just managed to lose quite a lot there. Let's put some stabilizers on these things. Launch. Nope, no, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. I mean, well, this is working. Burning all my fuel. Yeah, that's a big old chunk of fuel missing. You make that kind of mistake, you might as well just revert to launch. Some mistakes, not gonna work. Let's see. Try it again. Thrusters to throttle to max. Fire. As we get up there, start throttling down. I just want to see this number slowly creeping and crawling its way up. Watching this fuel tank. Once it is empty, we can activate the second stage. .12,000 meters high. Almost out of fuel. Trying to watch two different things at the same time. It's a little difficult. Almost out. And we're out. So there goes the wings. We didn't really need those anyways. Alright. Where is this thing gonna end up having us at? It says 30 here. Set our target to the moon. And we can, let's see, begin burning prograde. Prograde should work just fine at this height. It's gonna get up to 60 now. Soon that'll be 70. Soon that will be exactly where we want to be. And we have a big amount of fuel. That worked. It worked pretty well. We did break our wings. Undeniable fact, we did break our wings. We're about to the atmosphere, and so I want to start focusing in on the target. But what? No, prograde. Nope. I messed up. I've messed up. What am I doing? Pull back. I have like no control. And we just broke ourselves. What went wrong there? We had fuel. I think we had fuel. Unless I was looking at the wrong thing. I could have sworn we had fuel. What can we do to this monstrosity to help us? Let's put the wings higher. Why not? Let's find a stack separator and some more fuel. So we're gonna put that there, but first we want a stack separators. Sludge tank can be stronger on materials. Yeah, it only holds ore. It doesn't hold rocket fuselage. Liquid fuselage long. This one holds, is that 10,000? Versus this one holds less. So why am I using the other fuel? 6,400 versus 10,000. course, none of those are stack separators. And that's what we're looking for. Here we go. Nope, I need something like this. And then this. I bet this is supposed to be this way. This. Then this way. And well, let's just leave it at that too for now. Maybe I shouldn't be so fuel efficient. I think in this launch we'll try just to full burst until we can get to 70 meters high. 70,000 meters, kilometers, 70 kilometers high. So we're not gonna rank it down or anything like that. We're just gonna burn straight through. Alright, so this isn't working, which means I'm gonna have to do things like this the whole time. Just move all the fuel out. Almost there. Almost there, where that one's out. And that one's out. And these two will get rid of them. Good. That worked pretty well. What is our upper axis going to be right now? 25, 30. Come on, moon. Let me set you as the target. Let's get back to our flying stage. Almost out here. And when they're out, we can get rid of these. And we're out. So we can get rid of that. What is our upper axis going to be? It's going to be high enough. So we're going to focus towards the target. Wait till we are at 70,000 meters and in the atmosphere now before we start burning anymore. We are ready now. Let's begin. Burn on target. We are burning close to the horizon, trying to basically crash into the moon. We have a lot of fuel, pretty good amount of fuel, I'd say. I think, I feel, I hope. But it just doesn't agree with me. The game just does not want to agree with me that I am close. I think I'm close. I think I have enough fuel. But the game wants to... Oh, here we go. Let's watch this. Watch this as we get close enough. Oh, we got it. We have no fuel. That's certainly true. But we've gotten close. Let's warp here. Getting just ever so slightly into the moon's orbit. And we might get lucky and perhaps a couple orbits would get us close enough that we'd be in a crash. Nah, it's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely we'd ever be able to luck our way into a crash course with the moon. Fast forward now into our intersection with the moon. This would be an hour. Let's go ahead and warp to this place, and then we're gonna point ourselves retrograde, and when we get retrograde, burn. That's our fuel. Alright. If we got this far and we could send out a lander, land on the moon, get back to this point, where could we end up is the question. Well, where are we going to end up is the question. Let's fast forward and see. When we escape the sphere of influence of the moon, we are now in a orbit. Is this orbit low enough to ever have us degrade the orbit? And the answer to that, I don't think, is true. We would have had to been at 70,000 to do an air brake maneuver. So here's another intersection, and now I was in an escape orbit for a short second until it could recalculate, and then I just warped into the planet. This thing needs work. This thing needs work. Definitely needs work. But with some more fuel, we might be able to get this to work next time. That's gonna be it for this time. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. If I just made a smaller ship, we would have been on the moon by now. But I want to take this huge ship to the moon. I'm challenging myself in Sandbox mode. As always, if you want to support me, which would be greatly appreciated, you can click on my name Rydo, and on the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. And if you want to friend or favorite me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.